My name is Anne, and this is Toby. And welcome to a Tobyknits podcast, episode 172. Now, if you're new here, you may want to go get a cup of tea. Today we're talking all about the knitting. And I've got an FO, a new start, and all the other stuff to show you and things to tell you about. So there you go. Yeah. So you just might need a cup of tea. You won't need biscuits today because it's not really going to be that long. Maybe 20 minutes. You know, you never know. That's if we can get me to shut up. You know, yeah. So, okay, let's get going. What should we talk about first? The finished object. I finished my Ranunculus. Let me show you. Oh, maybe I can show you. Yay! So I finished it with the ribbing, and it's the same ribbing as at the top. And then the sleeves I finished with the I-cord bind off. Oh my God, I love it. I love this I-cord bind off for sleeves because for me, I'm always yanking up my sleeves anyway, and they can't go any further than my elbow, which is perfect. It's so perfect. But I love it. And it's so funny because the way this side striped, almost like a self-striping sock. Do you know what I mean? Because I never planned that. And yes, I did dye this yarn. This is Strawberry Social. But this side is lighter. It still stripes fabulously though. But look how much lighter. Anyway, I love it. It's so comfortable. It is a sport weight. Sorry, I can't sit back too far. Toby's behind me. It is, oh, show him the bra. Sports bra, don't worry. I don't wear any of them bras that have those horrible claspy things anymore. So, and the pattern, of course, is gorgeous. I mean, look at that. It's the most fun sweater. I've made two of them now. It is the most fun sweater I've made, and they don't really take that long. Like a month, you could have it done in my opinion. And I, as you know, I knit other stuff. So it's not like I just sat there and knitting this, but I love it. It's so soft. It's so squishy. And I'm very happy with how it turned out. So let's get on with some whips. Ev's sweater has been getting some fabulous love. This is the Miller bag. And this is a sweater for my granddaughter who is 2. And I am using this yarn. Oh, look, it matches. Oh, maybe I should wear this when she wears hers. Oh, but this is actually also a sport weight yarn, but this is heathered or something by, who is it by? Heatherly by Knit Picks in the colorway Juice Box. I have the same yarn to make a sweater for Leo, my grandson. But I haven't cast that on yet. So here is this one. So the back is done. So I've showed you this before last time. It's got the pattern all the way across the bottom for 3 repeats. And then we go into the sides that go up, and this the other side's the same, obviously. So there's that one. So the back is done. And I have cast on the front, and I have done the first 3 repeat rows, and I've now just started the part where we do the main pattern, which is knit for so many stitches, the pattern for so many, and knit for so many. So yeah, I got that started. I actually started it And then I had to take it all out and start again because I had got the pattern mixed up between the first and third row and how we started on the corners just at the first bit here. Once you get to this bit, it's super easy to see the pattern, and you don't even really have to count your stitches. Well, I don't, because I read my yarn. I can see where I should be and get used to the pattern. So anyway, that is coming on. I did do a little bit, not a lot of it this weekend because we had the kids. I'll tell you about that in a minute. We actually had Miss Evelyne and Mr. Tristan. I'll tell you about that in a minute. So that's Ev's. Now, Musselburgh, I think is this one, in the Netherwood bag. And yeah, and this is yarn I got from a friend of mine that used to dye yarn and doesn't any longer. And it's called something Mardi Gras. Oh, Sweet Mardi Gras. Bear Street Yarns. She doesn't dye anymore. I have all her dyeing equipment. So she's never going to be dyeing again. So here it is, and it's really nice yarn to knit with, and I love the colors, and that's a blinking motorbike. Thank you. Could you be a bit quieter when you're passing when I'm recording? And yeah, so I'm really loving it. It's super nice. So I've got, since you saw me last, I've done that much. But I'm getting a bit done. This is in rotation now. This isn't car knitting. This is in rotation. So I'm trying to have 3 projects on the go. And I work 2 nights on one, 2 nights on another, 2 nights on another, 1 night on whichever one I want to work on of those 3. And then I have a car knitting. This used to be car knitting, but it's got moved up because I need this for her Christmas gift. So I've got to get a wiggle on with this and get doing this. And so yeah, I did about an inch of this one. I think I took this to Knit Club. I think I did, because it's easier to knit on something when it's, so yeah. So you can see how much I got done in Knit Club, can't you? Then this is car knitting again in the Netherwood bag, and this is the lovely, oh wait a minute, take the needle out. This is now my car knitting, and these are my socks. So I'm almost, I am almost at the heel flap. I'm going to do a heel flap and doing this is just my vanilla sock. It's called the holiday sock, and it's free on Ravelry. So I'm going to do that with this. So I have done 10, 20, 30, 40, and I want to go to 50 before I start the heel flap. So I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 3 more rows, and then I can start the heel flap and turn. I love doing the heel flap and turn. It's my favorite part of the sock. That and the toe. It's because we're degreasing. But anyway, yeah, I love this pattern is turning out lovely, as you can see. So this yarn is, and it's a nice yarn actually. This yarn is also from Knit Picks. I had a Knit Picks order a couple of weeks ago and ordered a bunch of stuff. Because if you spend, I forget what it is in the US, but I'm in Canada. If you spend, I think it's $75 Canadian, you get free shipping. I'm all about free shipping, or as keeping shipping as low as you can go. I don't mind paying for shipping, but I'm not paying for like anything that's more than $14 or 20 bucks. I ain't doing it. But free shipping is my favorite. So this is Heavily, no, Static. This is Static. Oh, the other one was Evelyne. Keep up. So this is a fingering weight, and it's called Cabot Cove. And the static line is all retro TV shows. So who can guess what Cabot Cove is from? Yeah, I know, you all know because you all yelled it out last time. So I'm really enjoying doing this. It's very nice. And yeah, so this is a fun knit. Fun knit. And I'm using my DPNs for that. I find I go quicker on DPNs. I'm definitely decided I'm not a 9-inch circular girl. I do like magic loop, especially if I'm doing a complicated pattern. But when it's just plain, then I'm very happy with just my DPNs. And I love the Knit Picks DPNs because I like the metal ones because I keep breaking wood stuff, obviously. And they're not a sharp point, so I like that too. And I just find I go quicker on them. I don't know why. Having my smoothie again this morning. I'm doing wonderfully well on smoothies. Okay, last thing that I am working on, one of my other 3 projects, and this is a new cast on. I will put a picture here because it's on my tablet, and I don't have my tablet with me right now. And they are little crochet Christmas ornaments I would like to do for everybody's tree this year, for all my kids. I usually do them a Christmas ornament, or buy them a Christmas ornament. Last year, I'm pretty sure we bought them all ornaments. This year, I want to make them again. So I am making Santa, and this is where I have got with my Santa. Doesn't he look cute? I still have to do the white around, trim around the bottom, and then I can start his beard and his hat. But isn't he cute? Look at him. And all of the little, this is a really fun and easy little pattern. It really is. There's, Tristan wants me to do the elf for him. I wonder why. And for his tree. But it's really, really nice. And it's quite quick. It didn't take me too long to do the head part. And in fact, I think I did this at Knit Club too, till I needed to stuff it. Then I had to wait till I got home, obviously. There's the bottom part. Let's see. And yeah, so I think they're going to turn out really nice. So I wanted to do Mr. and Mrs. Claus for our tree, and then the elves, well, obviously that's for Tristan now, and the angels. I was going to do the elves for the girls and the angels. No, the angels for the girls and the elves for... Oh no, Tristan didn't want the elf. No, sorry, he didn't. He wanted the reindeer. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to do them all, probably multiples, and then give some away. So anyway, I really enjoy doing this. It's fun. It's nice to get back to crochet again. And I actually like doing amigurumi. Because I quite like the cotton for it. I don't like knitting with cotton, but I do like crocheting with cotton. So yeah, so this is in the Carson bag. And yeah, and I'm using, for that, I'm using a bunch of different, I've got a whole pile up here of cotton. And some of it is Patton's Grace. This was for the head. And the one for the red is that. Like, I'm just using all kinds of different ones. What's this one? I also have, this is the white. It's a Katina. So I just looked for the colors and grabbed, they're all cotton. Nobody's going to know. So yeah, that's what I've been up to this week knitting wise. I am trying to leave the cross stitch to daytime and knit at nighttime, But there was one particular cross stitch project I was working on I wanted to get finished. So I try to make myself only stitch on it until like 8 o'clock and then put it away and then get out the knitting and knit for 2 hours. So I've been getting a good 2 hours in, but as you can tell, the cross stitch keeps winning. Winning! We're winning! So yeah, weekend. Oh, we had the kids. So my son and his wife went to Toronto for a concert. So we had the kids for the weekend. So he said to me, why don't you meet us in Kempville at like 9:30, because the kids have gymnastics and we can switch over all the car seats in the cars and you can do gymnastics with them. Wait, what? Do you know how old I am? So anyway, yeah, we got to do gymnastics with them. We couldn't watch Tristan because he's in the older group, but we couldn't do it with him, but we could watch. So we went upstairs with Ev, and Tristan's 4, Ev's 2, just to give you an idea. And we went upstairs with Ev, and we could watch out the window and watch Tristan doing his thing. It was so much fun to watch him interacting with the other kids and the teacher. And then he finished an hour. They did it for an hour. Then he finished, and then it was Ev's turn. Well, because she's only 2, someone had to go in with her. Ever guess who that was? Yeah, it was me. So in I go with her. Well, it was fun. And then we had to go into this other thing, which was full of padded big mats, and the kids could do flips and hang off of bars. Well, Ev's the littlest, so it's like I had to keep holding her up to the bars. But anyway, it was fun. It was fun. By the time it was over, I was, exhausted. So we took them to McDonald's for lunch, and then we came back home, and then Ev and I went for a nap. And Tristan and Bob played in the living room. I don't know what. And then, so we had a fun afternoon, played in the back garden with them. Here's some pictures. Bob was doing leaves and stuff, and I was, on the deck crafting. And then we did, then we had supper, and they helped me make supper, which was really fun. Yeah, really fun. My kitchen's a mess. And then we did, we watched a movie. We watched Paddington Bear. It was really fun. And then they went to bed. And then Sunday, we got up, and at 6 o'clock. Yeah, I did say 6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I did. I said that out loud. Oh, God. I thought I was looking at the clock wrong, but it wasn't. So we got up and we had breakfast, and then we took them apple picking. Well, that was a load of fun, picking apples and stuff. And we got a wagon ride. We did apple picking. They jumped on straw bales. Yeah, that was hard. At one point, I couldn't get off the straw bale. It was this big. It was this big. I couldn't get off. And Bob was over there with Tristan, and Evie's needed to go pee, and I couldn't get off the straw bale. So I had to say to this guy, just a young kid, I said, "Oi, come here a minute." He comes over and says, "Stay there." I had to hold on to his shoulder and get down. Oh, it was hilarious. So then we left, took our pee. And then we had hot dogs, and then we came back and to our house, and Ev and I napped again. And then we took them home and had supper at their house with their mom and dad. So it was a lot of fun, I have to say, I'm very tired today. And so that's why this is not really a long video, because I'm super tired and I've got a few things to do. And then this afternoon, I'm going to sit on the back deck and sit in the sun because it's still lovely out. I think the high is 22, which is perfect. And yeah, nice fall day. Anyway, I hope you have a fabulous week. I will be back on Wednesday with some floss tube. That's cross stitching, if you didn't know, just in case. So I'll be back on Wednesday with cross stitch, and I hope to see you then. If not, see you next Monday for another Tobyknits.